Did you know that the average American consumes 17 teaspoons of sugar per day, which is the equivalent of 270 calories, according to the Office of Disease Prevention and Health Promotion? Did you know that over time too much sugar ups your risk of obesity, increasing your risk of diabetes, and may even on its own increase your risk of conditions like certain cancers and chronic illnesses like heart disease? Here at Healthier Every Day, we provide you with the best tips to improve your health and overall well-being. Let's get this started. But first, what is the definition of sugar? Sugar is a carbohydrate in its purest form. There are many types of sugars, from maple syrup to high fructose corn syrup. Regardless of the type, your body breaks down these sugars into glucose, your body's preferred form of energy. Sugar is divided into two categories. 1. Natural sugar, which is found in whole natural foods. 2. Processed sugar is sugar that's been processed within some way and extracted from its natural sources. Why is added sugar bad for you? The main difference between sugar and added sugar is simply whether or not the sugar is added to a food or it's naturally found in that food. For example, honey is called sugar if eaten on its own. Once you use honey to sweeten a product, whether it's yogurt or cookies, the honey is considered added sugar, which can easily add up on the daily intake and harm your health. Okay, so now that we cleared some things, it's time to see the signs that you're eating too much sugar. Number 1. Digestive issues and irregular bowel movements. Some research suggests that sugar might decrease the diversity of healthy bacteria in your gut within as little as a week, making your digestive system sluggish. On the opposite side, foods naturally high in fiber have a positive impact, and people eating lots of sugar generally aren't eating a lot of fiber. Number 2. Skin damaged around your face and mouth. While experts say that severe acne has nothing to do with the diet for the vast majority of people, some studies have linked breakouts to eating too many sugary foods. In theory, sugar increases the production of hormones, particularly androgens that are related to inflammatory hormonal acne, which usually appears around the jawline and the mouth. Number 3. Moody behavior. Some studies have linked sugars to mood disorders like depression. In addition to blood sugar swings, sugar can mess with the neurotransmitters in your brain that regulate your moods. Sugar, in particular, causes a spike in the feel-good hormone serotonin. Result? You feel cranky and tired. Number 4. Bad night rest. Eating a cookie or cupcake with loads of added sugar too close to bedtime can make it harder to fall asleep, at least in the short term. It might have the opposite effect shortly after that because sugar triggers the release of the neurotransmitter serotonin, which makes you feel relaxed and even sleepy. But even if it is easier to nod off, the sleep you get probably won't be as satisfying. A good rule of thumb: stop eating entirely 2 hours before bedtime so you don't get indigestion and sugar has time to make its way through your system. Number 5. Wrinkled skin. A high sugar diet has been shown to speed up skin aging. That's because too much dietary sugar reacts with proteins in your bloodstream and forms advanced glycation end products, damaging the structural proteins in skin collagen and elastin that make you supple and bouncy. Number 6. Keep getting cavities. This one's a no-brainer, but sugar is a significant cause behind tooth decay, according to the American Dental Association. When sugar sits on your teeth, it feeds plaque bacteria that are already naturally there, producing acids that wear away at your tooth enamel, the hard surface of your teeth, which leads to cavities. This might help. Swap the soda for sparkling or mineral water infused with your favorite fruit and/or herbs, like watermelon and basil or blackberries and mint. Number 7. You're always hungry. If sugar doesn't have fiber or protein with it, it won't fill you up. That's because sugar causes your blood sugar to spike and quickly dip, so you feel hungrier and crave more sugar to bounce back. A solution for this will be instead, pass on the rolls and wait to fill up first on a salad or serving of salmon, chicken, or lean steak. Foods with fiber, healthy fats, and lean protein fill you up, so you have a better grasp on whether or not you want that slice of bread. Number 8. Joint pain. Some research has linked regularly having sugary drinks to rheumatoid arthritis in women, possibly due to inflammation. Another study found that people who have 5 or more sweetened beverages a week, including fruit juice, are more likely to have arthritis. Number 9. You cannot lose weight. While sugar on itself doesn't necessarily make the pounds pile on, it can keep you from losing them or maintaining a healthy weight. Weight gain, of course, happens when you overeat anything. Food with loads of white sugar make you feel less satisfied, so you're more likely to eat more calories per meal. Number 10. Foggy brain. Your whole body, including your brain, uses carbs, including sugar, as its main fuel source. So when blood sugar drops after a high sugar meal, that can result in brain fog. Swapping the cookie for an apple with a tablespoon of natural peanut butter will give you sustained energy to face down a 3 p.m. slump. Number 11. Constantly bloated. Salty foods are known for causing bloat, but foods high in sugar can also cause your tummy to bulge. But once you take control of your sweet cravings, you can kiss the bloat goodbye. It's also important to note that if you have a sensitivity to sugars such as fructose and lactose, your belly might experience bloating and other common symptoms. Number 12. Lost motivation to work out. Consuming too much sugar can make you gain weight in many ways, but the weirdest way is that it can reduce actual physical activity. In one University of Illinois study, mice that were fed a diet that mimicked the standard American diet, one that was about 18% added sugars, gained more body fat, even though they weren't fed more calories. One of the reasons was that the mice traveled about 20% less in their little cages than mice that weren't fed the sugary diet. So what do you think? Will you reduce the sugar intake? But don't go too drastic to cut the sugar off. No one can give up to that tasty ice cream or that melting donut. Keep the sugar in moderation, and you'll be able to treat yourself from time to time with those angelic desserts. What was the last dessert you had? Write down in a comment below. If you want to find out more about how you can be more healthy, please check out our playlist. If you like this video, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, it really helps me a lot. Until next time, stay healthy